What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pack and Chat, the place where anime fans and TCG collectors kick back, crack some packs, and have real conversations. I'm Anime TCG Dad. Let's see what we pull today and where the conversation takes us. Mhm. So I hope everybody's having a good start of the week. Um, I know that I usually stream on Saturday, and I was MIA, missing in action. Unfortunately, I've been working nonstop. Today is actually my eighth day of work in a row, and I will be working through Saturday. So I'm I'm gonna keep doing my streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Nothing's gonna stop. I'm not trying to make excuses, but by the time I get a day off, which will be Sunday, I'll be at 14 straight days of work. So uh, you know, not trying to say that for anybody to be like, oh man, poor guy, but just letting you know why I have not been able to uh, or letting you know why I was not able to stream on Saturday. I worked in the evening. With that being said, because I have not been able to because I have not had a lot of free time since my last stream. There's not going to be an update on what I'm reading and what I'm watching. Because in my Naruto manga, I'm in the same spot. And the new episode of Jobless Reincarnation that aired on Sunday, I was not able to watch. I'm gonna watch it tonight though, so Wednesday we'll talk about it. Um, so I do want to, I do want to, real quick, just talk about something. So I did Sunday. I worked in the evening, uh, and Saturday I worked in the evening. Sunday I worked in the morning, actually. But on Saturday morning, early in the morning, I was able to escape and go to a card show. It was a small card show. There wasn't much there. I didn't pick anything up, so nothing to show you guys. Um, and I was only there for a very short amount of time. But after that, I went to a card shop, and this was so I I'm not in Miami. I'm in north of Miami, and I have a local card shop here that I go to that I trust that I like a lot. But I was in Miami in the city, and I went to a card shop where I had a very negative experience. So I just want to take some time to tell you guys about it, even though I'm not going to tell you the name of the shop because I don't want to have any issues. I don't want people sending me threats and stuff like that. Uh, but it was a very negative experience. So um, I had a couple of slabs uh, that I'm not really. They're not slabs that I'm like, oh man, these are part of my PC that I really, really, really like, and they're gonna stay with me forever, right? They're just two slabs that I've been open to offers and open to selling. You know, uh, haven't tried to sell them. That was actually at this card shop. Was going to be my first try time, just seeing what they would give me to see if maybe I would sell because they had a couple of things that I was interested in. So, um, anywho, at this card shop, usually you'll show somebody your slabs and we'll have a discussion. Uh, and maybe we make an agreement and maybe we pass on the deal, right? So at this card shop specifically, they asked me to take my slabs, right? Uh, they asked me to fill out a form, and they told me to wait, and they would let me know how much they would offer me for the slabs. So they had to take my slabs to the back where I couldn't see who was handling them or how they were being handled, whatever. Long story short, uh, time going. I did say I mentioned I'm like, hey, look, I need to be at work in not too long from now, so I need to leave here relatively soon, right? So I can't be here for hours or an hour even. I really gotta leave here in 30 minutes. So they took my slabs to the back and they said, "Oh, this doesn't take long, maybe 10 minutes." 10 minutes goes by. 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes goes by, and I go to one of the representatives, a young lady that was there, and I'm like, "Hey, look, it's been 30 minutes since they took my slabs uh, that they were appraising, and I want to know, you know, where we're at because I gotta go." Long story short, so she tells me, "Oh, this is the guy." So she points at him. He's on the other side of the counter, and she says, "Go talk to him." So I go over to the guy, young kid, right? And I tell him, "Hey, look, I don't want to rush you, but I gotta go." Yeah, yeah, yeah. It pretty much ignores me. He's looking at his phone. He's talking on the phone. He's talking to his friends that are walking in. He's greeting people. He's walking over there. He's talking to people. Blah, blah, blah. 30 more minutes. So now I'm there an hour just to get, you know, uh, an idea of what they want to pay for my slabs. Okay. So finally, after an hour, this kid doesn't even look at me. He just tells me, "Oh, we'll give you 45 bucks for both slabs." 45 bucks for both slabs, right? So just to give you some context, one of the slabs is $120 market price right now, and the other one is like 60. The other one is not that much, right? So we're talking 120 and 60. So we're talking $180 for both market. Okay. He offered me $45. I don't even think he was looking at the right cards online, to be honest. That I don't think he knew what he was doing at all. Not to mention he was very disrespectful. Um, so we're talking 25%, or he offered me 20. Yeah, he offered me like 20%. That's insulting after making me wait for an hour. So my the card that the slab that I have that's 115 bucks, that one, market price, that one, I had it in a bumper. He took the bumper off and there was some damage in the corner, but I was already fuming, so I walked out. So I just want sorry, just wanted to share that story because, I was very upset. Maybe you guys can let me know, like, do you guys think I'm overreacting, or do you guys think I underreacted? Because that was like, I don't know. Some people would form a scene. I'm not that kind of guy though, but let me know what you guys think about that because that's crazy. And now I'm gonna tell you, like, their sealed stuff. I was seeing reviews online saying that all their sealed stuff is resealed. I don't know if it's true or not, but all their sealed stuff is it's at a very good price. So I'm wondering, uh, I don't know, like, should I never go back there? Or should I just stick to, like, should I go there only for sealed stuff? If I'm trying to buy stuff to open for you guys here on stream. Um, I'll tell you, like, just an example. The Naruto Mythos that I was opening, the second edition booster box, online and in stores usually ranges, like the price of it ranges from about 100 to $135 for a booster box, and they have it there for $90, right? So, like, I wanted to buy that, but they insulted me so much that I left, and I was no longer open to doing business with them. So what do you think? Did I overreact? Did I underreact? Should I forget everything, all of it happened, and go back there anyways to buy the things that I want to buy? Or should I not be supporting them, and should I not be giving them my business? What do you guys think? Let me know. Drop some comments and let me know what your opinion is on that whole situation. With that being said, um, we are gonna open 4 packs of Chaos Rising. We still have never pulled a Greninja. We've opened over 100 packs, probably over 200 at this point. We've opened a lot of packs, and we've never pulled either of the two Greninjas. So that's what we're chasing. We're still chasing the Greninjas, um, and let's see what we can do. Without further ado, I'm going to go with Pack number one. So I told you guys that I was gonna be searching for, some more stuff to open, which we did. We opened Naruto Mythos. But I told you guys that I was gonna be searching for different Pokemon cards to open because you know, I feel like I've opened a lot of Chaos Rising on the channel, for the stream. And I was like, hey, maybe we'll open something else. I mean, a lot of the other sets, I I I don't I'm not interested, right, in the hits in the sets, right? So I'm not interested in the hits in perfect order, and I'm not interested in the hits in pitch black. So that's why we're gonna continue with Chaos Rising because I'm not looking for a dark cry and I'm not looking for the Meowth. Uh, so we're just gonna have to keep going until we get these Greninjas. Ooh. Oh well, I have this card so many times over. I've already had that. I've pulled that the Ampharos uh like 6 times, 7 times already. But it's a hit, so we're gonna take it. Pack number two. So this booster box of Chaos Rising I bought from a random vendor at a card show. And I'll tell you so far, uh it hasn't had the same amount of hits as the one that I bought from my local card shop that I trust. So I don't know, man. I'm starting to get real discouraged. Oh my god. I got so scared there. I thought that was gonna be it finally. Nope. Actually. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've actually, I'm not gonna complain. We've gotten some good hits here. Let me just put these in penny sleeves for now. Gotten some hits. They're just not the hits that we're looking for. But I'm not going to complain as long as we're getting something. All right, fourth and final pack. thing on that last one, but we can't complain. So that was our 4 packs of Chaos Rising. All right, guys. So I'm gonna move us into our anime quote of the day. All right. So today's quote is a quote by Monkey D. Luffy. So Luffy from One Piece. And the quote is, "No matter how hard or impossible it is, never lose sight of your goal." All right. So I'll say that again. No matter how hard or impossible it is, never lose sight of your goal. So basically, the way I want to interpret that and the way I interpret that is, you know, sometimes your goal is something that you feel like, hey man, that's impossible. We're never going to be able to accomplish that. But it's still your goal. So, you work at it relentlessly and and you're like, hey, maybe if I just never give up, it'll happen for me one day. Right. So when I think of chasing a goal, even though it's like an impossible goal, um, I'll tell you right now, you know, you guys know, I've been talking about it for, I've been talking your guys' ear off about it for a while now. Like, my goal is to build a community, you know, with this channel where we can hang out and talk about anime and trading cards, right? And if I'll tell you, I set myself short goals and I set myself long goals, right? My short goal right now, I mean, honestly, it's to get to 50 followers. Uh, and I'll update my goals. But my ultimate goal is, to have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Why not? That's like that's my Naruto, I'm gonna be the Hokage one day moment. I want to have 1 million followers on 1 million subscribers on YouTube, right? Now, no matter how hard or impossible it seems, I'm not going to lose sight of that. I'm going to keep pushing. Now, I've spent countless hours, over 100 hours on this channel, between live streaming, editing, posting, responding to comments and things like that. I've spent over 100 hours, and I've only been at this for 2 months. Even though I've spent 100 hours on this, I have 8 subscribers. And that's that, oh, reality check moment, right? That's where people will lose sight of their goal. Hey, I spent 100 hours on this YouTube channel and I've got 8 subscribers. And maybe this this will be a clip that goes viral one day, right? Because one day when I have 1 million subscribers and everybody knows Anime TCG Dad, uh, this clip of me talking about how I've spent probably hundreds of hours on this YouTube channel and I've only got 8 subscribers to show for it. Maybe this clip will go viral. One day when I'm well known, a well known YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. Who knows? But future me, if you see this one day, stay humble, stay driven, never become complacent. That's all. That's my message to future me. But for you guys, it's the same thing. If you have a dream and it seems impossible, keep working at it and just don't lose sight of it. Right, if you're a young kid out there watching this because you love Pokemon, so you stumble upon my channel and you're you know trying to watch me open some Pokemon packs and talk about anime, um, and let's say your dream is to be an NBA basketball player. What are the odds of that? Right, very slim, but it does happen. Some people make it, and those are the people that never give up and work super hard. So just work super hard and never give up, and don't lose sight of that goal. Don't sit there and think about how hard it's going to be to achieve or how impossible it is or whatever, because that's how you give up. Take that out of your mind and just work. Put in the work. That's my message to you guys today. With that being said, we're pretty much reaching the end of our stream. One second. Sorry, guys, one sec. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I was just having a little technical difficulty here. But before we get out of here, remember what Back and Chat is all about. I'm trying to build a community for anime fans and TCG collectors, especially those who may not have people in their everyday lives to talk about this stuff with. A place where we can hang out, talk anime, talk about our collections, open some packs, and just enjoy the hobbies we love to get put together as a community. So if you had a good time, like the stream, leave a comment and subscribe. It might seem like a small thing for you because it takes very almost no effort, right? So it might seem like a small thing, but every single one genuinely means the world to me, and it helps me build this community. So keep watching, keep collecting, and most importantly, keep being a fan. And I'll catch you guys on the next Pack and Chat. Again, love you guys and have a great night.